a good team without having just this ridiculous talent at the quarterback position. You just need to do it right.
I
So
agree.
the question is, do you have a guy that can build the right roster or not? I
Man,
think
I
you
think
do.
Pete Carroll's the guy.
Again, Spy Tech joins the silver and black after spending 9.
I definitely think AOC is gonna stay. Right. All right. So today I want to talk about the Raiders keeping Patrick Graham. I definitely love the move. I think that as far as keeping Max Crosby and the signs are definitely pointing in the right direction because if we're keeping our defensive coordinator, that means that we're considering creating stability and continuity for our MVP, our face of the Raiders, which is Max Crosby. I definitely like the move by the Raiders, and after listening to Pete Carroll's conference, that's the impression that I got. I was really hoping that when he spoke about keeping some of the continuity and looking inward and looking in house, Patrick Graham was one of the first names and one of the first coordinators that came to mind. When I saw the news um, that they were going to keep Patrick Graham, I thought that was a money move right there for sure. And from what I know, is probably I don't think it's official yet. But I'm up early today. I'm definitely gonna be up and looking for the information and looking for the official statement by the Raiders that Patrick Graham is our defense coordinator. Let's go ahead and look for the conference though. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. Let's look up Pete Carroll conference press conference. Excuse me. And I don't know about you guys. Um, I'm kind of like I'm trying to keep myself in the gray area because every year I say this is the year, and every year I get my hopes up and something happens. Something happens, and something happens that definitely always. Let me see. Hold on here. Man, but I'm definitely excited. Let's listen up to the conference. This is not the whole conference. I think it's this one here. Mark is definitely making great moves. Bringing a guy like Pete Carroll, man, brings a lot of experience, and that's something that the Raiders have been definitely missing. I was a huge supporter of AP. Don't get me wrong, and I would have definitely liked to see him run it another year. But after watching last season, man, it was tough to watch, and we haven't seen the Raiders be that bad I mean, we're never great, right? It's been more than 10 years since we've had a successful football team, but last year was just one of the toughest years to watch. Uh, I really don't know how long it would have took AP to really get the ship going, but it was definitely not trending in the right direction. And if we wanted to win now, the change was definitely necessary. So I definitely respect Mark for making that tough decision and bringing in Pete Carroll. He brings 10 year. He has a 14-year resume with 10 years of success, one Super Bowl championship, two Super Bowl appearances, and his track record is amazing. This guy's a winner. And I definitely believe in his philosophy. I believe in the potential that he can bring to the Raiders. And I look forward to the offseason. I look forward to the pieces moving. I really hope that we retain some of our key pieces on defense. I would like to see Robert Spillane come back, Nate Hobbs come back, even Marcus Epps. I don't know if Marcus Epps will be back, but definitely I think keeping Malcolm Kuntz in there in the mix, it'll be a force to be reckoned with. But let's see if we can find the spot where he's talking about continuity. Yep. Let me turn on my iPad real quick. Let me see. Yeah. What do you guys think about Gardner Minshew, man? My personal opinion, Gardner's got to go. He's he maybe had potential. He's not the guy that we saw beat the Raiders when he was in Indianapolis with the Colts. Man, I think he's just out of his prime. And seeing him in the pocket, I just seen a scared quarterback, not knowing where to go with the ball, what direction to run in. Should he run? Should he not run? Very indecisive, and it seemed like he needed good plays to gain confidence. And I seen a really good interview with Tom Brady that he made a really good point. You know, he spoke about having confidence before the plays are even made, because when you feed off of the plays and the positivity to give you the confidence, then it's kind of a weak foundation, because when you're not performing well, you lose the confidence, which leads to bad performance. So if you can be confident about yourself and you know what you're gonna do, you're sure about yourself, I feel like that's what brings the poise, that's what brings the confidence. And if you can stay confident in the storm, it doesn't matter how bad we start, it's about how you finish. You can always change the trajectory of the goal of the game. You know what I mean? Because you're in control, not the circumstances controlling you. I'm trying to turn on my iPad. We're either competing or we're not. I love that. Last year we were not competing. So it's good to hear a fresh philosophy here in the Raider Nation, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely excited for this offseason. Let me know what you guys think we should do in the offseason. Let me know if you guys think we should keep Robert Spillane in the linebacker position, if we should bring back Nate Hobbs. There's a lot of free agents that I felt personally were key pieces to our defense. And who do you guys think we should bring in, you know? That part of the conference, if you want to be part of a great team, you have to be a great teammate. And man, I really wish this philosophy was here sooner, but hey man, I'm excited. I can't wait. I really can't wait to start seeing these pieces move. I'm excited to see what we're gonna do in the draft. Let me get back into this press conference, man. I'm gonna keep pausing and talking and saying my opinions. This is just me reacting to some of these statements and what I feel like is new and fresh. Yes, sir. Yes. Why is grooming kids wrong in the first place? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by grooming kids wrong in the first place? What you mean by that? But